The Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars, probably the team with the least amount of needs in the NFL. I know that you'd probably argue your Eagles, but to me, the Jaguars, arguably the best roster from top to bottom in the NFL. So obviously they didn't have a lot of needs at any position. But actually, AC, I listed them as a loser on my draft winners and losers. The reason why I listed them as a loser, and you could probably guess this, Lamar Jackson was sitting there at their pick, and I know that they spent a lot of money on Blake Bortles. But if you get Lamar Jackson in this team and he ends up being something special, is there a team in the NFL that could beat them?
Oh, you never know if he's special, but that's it. You can say that to a lot of teams.
But isn't it worth the pick though? No.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I'm not you know what? Like Blake Bortles is there. They upgrade, in my opinion, someone with a little more upside, getting Cody Kessler. Obviously, we see what Cody Kessler do is not great, but maybe Cody Kessler could probably still watching Cody Kessler. I think that had more to do with him, but that had him being bad in Cleveland had more to do with his team being bad. Sure. I think Cody Kessler, but I'm just saying, if you hate on Blake Bortles, you must think Cody Kessler with that team could be probably better than Blake Bortles.
I don't think so. I think Cody Kessler is bad.
Okay. But they did get a quarterback in Tanner Lee. But no,
I'm just saying, like in with the team of Jaguars, if this was me, this is the way I create it, right? If this was me, I'm thinking the Jaguars, what's the biggest position we need? A quarterback. So I'm picking the quarterback. But besides that, looking at their draft, yeah, they got Taven Bryan the first round, good defensive lineman, but I mean, they have like 1,400 defensive linemen. Like, is this guy going to play? Maybe DJ Chark, sure, receiver was sort of a need, but then you actually look at their depth chart, like they have.
I'm hearing that they're really high on Chark, and some NFL pundits have said that he actually could be one of the better receivers in this draft.
Yeah, that's why I kind of give him a pass for that, because if they had him really high on their board, and a lot of people said that he was one of the better receivers, so but you look at all their receivers, they have 4 receivers that I would say are NFL quality receivers on their depth chart already before Chark even comes there.
Yeah.
I would have said that in the draft their biggest needs would have been linebacker to replace Paul Pusley, and then block corner. Yeah, but they addressed it neither of those positions. Yeah, so to me, that's why I don't know. But maybe they just picked their favorite players. Like Ronnie Harrison in the 3rd round could be a good player.
I think he's really good.
I think he's going to be like the replacement for Church when the time comes. Richardson at offensive tackle. I like that pick because I think tackle was maybe a need. But, I just think when you have that ability to pick a player like Lamar Jackson, where it is, to me, I know they love Blake Bortles. It is what it is, and they signed him for a 2-year contract. But that's just my opinion. I would have probably taken the chance on him, but that's why I have them at a C+. I did list them as a loser, but I just feel like it's still an average draft. But yeah, I just think they could have maybe done a little bit better as a team that could win the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, I gave them a B because I think what they did, and being an Eagles fan, I do just strengthening even your strong positions and, giving guys breaks and seeing if it works out. The Ronnie Harrison, I'm a little like you said, they needed a slot cornerback. They brought in DJ Hayden, but we've kind of seen DJ Hayden be all over the place since getting drafted in Oakland and going to Detroit. I think he went to a couple more teams. But right now he is your nickel corner, right? And that's a big drop off from what Cloven did last year. So yeah, I give them a B because I do like the players they got. But I guess if you look at need wise, it would be they would be a C+, like you said. But I do like the players they got, so that's why I'm giving them a B.
Fair enough. So the Jaguars, a team that, of course, will be in Super Bowl contention this year with a loaded roster. Maybe didn't hit all their needs, but possibly got some really good players in other positions. So Jaguars, team to look out for, and a draft to maybe keep looking towards the future for.